Shipstern Bluff is regarded as one of the wildest and most dangerous surf locations in the world, thanks to its slabbing wave, presence of sea creatures, and a rugged coastline. It's an extremely difficult wave to master due to its infamous multifaceted inner formations known as the Step. Located on the southeastern coast of Tasmania, Australia, Shipstern Bluff can only be accessed by either a 30-kilometer jet ski or boat ride or a 2-hour hike through the Tasman National Park. With its remote southern location in the Tasman Sea, it attracts frequent low-pressure systems that track north from the South Pole, generating frequent big swells in freezing winter waters. The geography of the break is not only advantageous to favorable surf conditions, it's also welcoming to sea life, such as seals, orcas, and great white sharks, with several sightings over the years adding to the fear factor of this chilling coastline. The wave itself builds kilometers out at sea and forms into a wild beast as it hits the razor-sharp reef, reaching heights of 10 meters, or in surfing terms, 30 feet, equivalent to a 4-story building. The entire ocean then folds over itself, creating a big barreling wave large enough to fit a bus inside. But one of the most notable characteristics of Shippies is the mutation of the face of the wave, where a wave within a wave is created due to the shape of the reef bottom, causing several steps to emerge. Navigating through these steps is usually what brings surfers undone, as they airdrop off them and try to maintain their balance, speed, and composure when landing back on water. These shipstern steps are what give the wave its unique appearance and greatly adds to the challenge of surfing it. But when the dreaded steps are overcome, the rest of the wave is a fast-paced barrel, with surfers generating speeds of up to 50 kilometers an hour. The weight in volume of water is equivalent to 15 semi-trailers, making it a violent hold-down, and if a surfer can avoid hitting the razor-sharp reef at the bottom, they may end up on the turbulent inside, pushing towards the rocks only meters away.
There he is. Jesus.
Shipstern Bluff is a wave of high consequence, with some of the most challenging elements known to man. But when you combine...
Because I think it's such a great way to also balance myself and to create something beautiful at the same time. Even though a little wind is enough to make it look like your sculpture never was there. But in this moment, as I try to find a tiny, tiny little balance point, my thoughts are completely silent, and that's a very good feeling. some people think that this is impossible, imagine then how many more things there is in life that we still think is impossible, just because we never really tried it. Just because we already put the frames on what is possible and not. I also get a lot of questions about how to learn this, and my advice is, just go get out there, find some stones, play around and have fun. After a while, you will get to know the stones and get a feeling of how to balance them in the best way. And you will learn to see which stones works best together. You might spend a lot of time trying to balance a stone that will never balance, but you learn something every time, and it's a wonderful way of spending time in nature. Depending on what kind of stone balance you're doing, the balance point can be really tiny. So the movements that you do while adjusting the stones to find the balance point are so tiny that you can barely see it with your eyes. You just feel it with your hands. And when you finally find that tiny balance point, the gravity will be there for you to hold your stones together.